Hi everyone, I'm your host, owner, and creator of The Mix. Welcome to my channel. Welcome. Make sure, this is what I need from you all. Make sure you listen to this video from beginning to end. If you can, just let it play out. Your girl trying to get her likes up, trying to get my videos through the algorithm, and the more you view it and all of that good stuff, and the more you listen to it, the more the algorithm will pick it up. So listen to my video from beginning to end, and those who are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscription button and smash the notification bell. That way you will be in tune with all the content I drop on my channel. Head on over to my video section, my short section, to see all previous content on a variety of topics. Most of my videos are pre-recorded. You can go over to my live section. I haven't done quite a few lives, but again, I normally do pre-recorded videos. This channel is multifaceted, meaning so many different subject matters, topics, and all of that I bring to you all. Commentary, opinion, perspective, all of that stuff via research and all of that. So yeah, let's get the discussion going on this. It is still free Tory Lanez, government name DAYSTAR Peterson. This was miscarriage of justice. Judge David. This video is going to be about Judge David. So I'm going to share a screen with you all. Judge David V Hereford. That's his full name, and this information is out here publicly. But I spoke to you all about how important it is to do your best to try to select a good attorney, and I shared some examples with my experience with helping a few people select a good attorney. And information is out here, everyone. If you ever have a situation, use these tools via Google, and you are hiring your attorney. It's just like a job interview. You interview them. You have a list. Do your research. Start off with two or three if it's a criminal case. See, are they active? Are they under any type of disciplinary actions? Go and Google their names, their firms, see who they are affiliated with, and more importantly, see what type of cases that they have prevailed in, that they've been successful in. It's really very important. Also, more importantly, if it's a criminal case, see if said counsel has good trial experience, because you might have to go to trial. So I'm just giving you these gems, everyone. And if it's a civil attorney, pretty much the same process, the same flow applies. And also too, of course, when you hire an attorney, that means a judge will be assigned to your case. Google that judge. All this information is out here, and this gives you a good heads up as to what to expect. Maybe you want to see if you can get another judge. That is always an option. And you do have that right. You ensure that your attorney is working for you. And if your attorney can't get the job done, go somewhere else, and just make it be known that you want effective counsel that's going to represent you and advocate for your best interests. So yeah, so this video is about Judge David Hereford. I did, like I said, some research on him. I will be sharing my screen. Just a disclaimer, this website looks to be a site about judges, like judges reviews, based on experiences of others too. So these are reviews based on people who were I guess defendants in that courtroom, and Judge David presided over their cases. So these are their reviews. In my opinion, when I skim through it, I view it as similar to Yelp or similar to Google reviews. And you can also go on Google and see different attorney reviews. Just put in people names, their first and last names. I'm telling you, go to the different legal websites. I'm telling you, even if they're judges now, they once more than likely were attorneys. So check the record. It's all out here. But yeah, so I kind of equate this website similar to Google reviews. But however, I cannot confirm or deny like the legitimacy of this. I don't know who it was created by. It looks sort of a little bit generic-ish, so it's not as fancy as a Yelp. And although Yelp has updated their sites continuously, and Google reviews, so maybe this is something that's new, but this is something I just came across. Found some information on Judge David in terms of his his work history, so based off of the reviews, it seems like Daystar Peterson never really had a chance based off of the reviews. But this all is for information purposes. I am not an attorney. I do not practice law. I'm just providing information that's here in the public, via the internet. And this is like for research and just informational, public consumption purposes only. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, you guys, hopefully you can see this. It's called the robing. This is on Google. It's called the robing. Well, David V Hereford, Superior Court, Los Angeles County. Looks like his average rating is between 2.2 to 3, which is low. Non-attorney average ratings 1.0. Okay. This is the criteria list, as you can see. General rating criteria: temperament, scholarship, industriousness, ability to handle complex litigation, punctuality, general ability to handle pretrial matters, general ability as a trial judge, and then I guess you vote here. And they're showing you like the ratings. 1 equals awful, 10 equals excellent, like in each category. But I'm going to scroll on down because this is some more different areas of criteria, criminal rating criteria. Let me scroll down. So I guess this is where you can, let's get down to the reviews. Okay. This judge has severely mishandled the current trial he is presiding over. It appears that he is one-sided in this account for justice and has severely suppressed the defense team in their delivery of facts and evidence. Man, this sounds familiar. Was this somebody writing about Tory? Oh my God. He had also barred specific members of the general public who have been in attendance, also using those individuals' social media oh my gosh, I wonder, what was this? The judge has aided it. Oh my goodness, this sounds like, because I actually sent this page to a YouTuber. Oh my goodness, who wrote this? They gave him a 1-star rating. But you can see, it sounds like the Tory Lanez case. Oh my God, I didn't see this before. This must be recent when I reviewed this. Like yesterday, I didn't see this before. Today is the 10th. The judge was horrible. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna go down to some other because this one is from March this year. Okay, I'm gonna read this one. Hopefully this is not somebody. It says Judge Hereford is looted as a fair and impartial because I'm assuming he used to be a defense attorney, unlike most prosecution biased judges. But I had him for a early disposition hearing. I guess maybe it's deposition hearing, and he refused to hear anything. Mitigation packet? No. Recommendation letters? No. Dead. Character references? Diversion? Sentencing recommendations? No. DA offers defendant can plead guilty to all charges, Your Honor. Judge Hereford, does defense accept the offer? What? Really? An open plea to sheet on the counts is an early disposition of offer. Yeah, right. This judge is just as crooked as the rest of them. And then keep in mind, you all, I discovered too, Judge Hereford, he is elected. Judge David Hereford, he is elected. He was elected, I think, in 2018, 2019 or whatever, I think, around that time. And as he's a non-affiliate to any political party. So basically, you never know what side he leans, you know, left, right, whatever, up, down, like I said, circle. So he ran as a non-partisan candidate. So it's like you can never tell with him. But based on what I've been reading in my research, he's not a good judge. Okay, this review was from January 2019. Oh, wow. Okay, listen to this one, you guys. It has taken me about a year to get up the nerve to write this. Everyone, and I mean everyone in this courtroom, are impeccably substandard. It is amazing that this court handled basic criminal cases, as these small cases affect those who are involved and are still important. I listened to him speak, and I wonder what is he possibly experiencing in his life that can make him so inept on the bench. Oh my goodness. And this was back in January of 2019. His behavior has to extend to other areas of his life. Please, good people of California and possible criminal defendants, be aware if you ever have to be in front of this man. See, my apologies to you guys. My phone, that's why you guys need the Cash App your girl the mix, because I have an old iPhone updated phones. So I'm on my small phone, and I'm kind of like, this is not I don't have a large screen, so I have an older version of an iPhone, but whatever, I'm making it work. Zelle your girl at tplegal30@gmail.com, or you can cash me at $THEMIXX30. And I'm in a car. My son is at a soccer game, so you guys bear with me. I just really felt up the need and felt compelled to get this content out to you guys for today, because I said I would. So just bear with me. So yeah, this is the robing, where you can write a review on this judge. Are there any more reviews? No, this was, I think, the last review. But let me click on this. You here? And again, this is just from 2019. So it's very important to kind of do your due diligence. This is just an example. Oh, and you see too, it says the robing. And his ratings is super low, as you can see. Let's see. Wow. He has a low rating. I don't think he probably give a damn, because he's elected. So he's playing to his constituents, whomever donated to his campaign, all of that. And who knows, he might be cool with the district attorneys in that county. Matter of fact, I know they all know each other. They colleagues. So I'm not surprised. DAYSTAR Peterson's based on this and more. I'm not surprised that his motion for a new trial was denied by this very same judge. This is just horrible. This is horrible. Horrible. So yeah, so as I was stating, basically video is to just bring awareness to you all regarding just conducting your due diligence about these judges and attorneys, because Judge David Hereford, he was an attorney at one point in time as well. And let me share my screen. Okay, here you go. Ballotpedia.org. David Hereford, last elected in 2018. Wow, he's been in this position for 13 years. So actually, he was elected in 2010. His term is up in 2025. You see, he has a bachelor at Stanford University. Okay. David V Hereford is a judge of the Superior Court of Los Angeles County in California. He assumed office in 2010. His current term ends on January 6, 2025. This goes into he won re-election, all of that. And remember, and that's why I was stating you all, it's very important to engage lawyering at Long and Levitt in 1982 at Long and Levitt in 1984. Deputy District. I told you guys, and I said this in the last video too. A lot of attorneys, and I said this in the last video too. Have a lot of attorneys. They have worked as prosecutors in the district attorney's office. In the district attorney's office in Los Angeles County. In the district attorney's office in Los Angeles County to 1989. 1984 to 1989. You done worked as a DA. I think all of this is just a conflict of interest. That's just my opinion. I think all of this is just a conflict of interest. Like, how can a judge who was once a district attorney, who was once a private attorney, became a judge, could be fair and impartial? Nah. I keep telling you all. Based on my legal experience with classes and things of that nature. Come on now. I always had that eyebrow emoji when I was taking legal classes. Although I was really reserved and quiet and very observant, it's just not fair. It's not. It's not. He started lawyering again, 1989 to 1990. Then he became a sole practitioner, I guess, a LLC, his own law firm, 1990 to 2010. And then he went into to try to be a judge and was elected 2010 through present. You see this here, Judge David Hereford. So how can, I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. So you tell me, how can these attorneys and judges be fair? How? Tell me, how could they be fair? How? I think, like I stated before, they need to be highly regulated. Attorneys, judges, they do. That's just my opinion. They need to be highly regulated, but they're not. They're not. You all do not understand. They are not regulated like everybody else, like regular folks in their corporations, their businesses, your LLCs, private, small companies, big, large organizations, companies, all of the doctors' offices, medical hospitals, they are highly regulated. Ships regulated. I mean, come on now. Attorneys and judges, I'm telling you. And if they get in trouble, it has to be for something really major like fraud. When it comes to criminal legal errors, they rarely get in trouble. They rarely. As you can see, the tide is sort of, I'm not going to even say it's sort of turning. It's turning with the law enforcement officers slowly. But it's laws and everything in place set up to protect them. So this is why I go so hard as well, and I gave an example too in my last video about the conversations I pick up in the sauna when I go to the sauna. And that particular conversation I picked up by a non-melanated person, and how they were just boasting about how the judge was just super cool and all they had to do was ABCD. And mind you, this particular person was highly intoxicated, damaged some property, and this wasn't the first time. Got hit with felonies, but basically said the judge that all he had to do was ABCD and he'll basically make all of that go away. He don't have to worry about. What? Man, please. No one wins when a family feuds. Black people, wake up. That's why I go hard for Mr. R. Kelly. I have another video I'm going to share with you all when it comes to media and how they view and report. And this is from a non-melanated person. I believe this person is in media. I don't know, you've probably seen it before, but I'm going to refresh your memory. Everyone's memory. I'm going to share my screen about this media person. It's a real too. So this is why I go hard. This could be my child. This could be me. This could be you. And black men are more incarcerated than anything. They don't get another chance. They don't get the benefit of the doubt. Even if they make a mistake, they throw the book at them. We don't get the opportunity to say, hey, my mom passed away and I'm just, this was stupid. None of that. My father was not around. And non-melanated people have just as much family drama, even in their wealth. Family issues too. They got baby daddies too. So this is why I go, I'm not excusing wrongdoing, but when it comes to this system, no. Because it's always about race. Let's keep it 1,000. It's always about race and economics. We don't get the same chances. We don't have the same information. I always say, even like with my kids, it's just for example purposes. For me, it's like the best of both worlds. I was raised in the hood. My kids were not. And I see how things, the huge difference, the disparities. Like what? And I have to remind my boys, y'all black. You're melanated. You're not non-melanated. So you don't get the same chances and opportunities and benefit of the doubt as your non-melanated buddies. And sometimes I'm just like, wow, did I make the right choice? Because my boys born and raised in the suburbs and I wasn't. And they're like, their mindset, they're not perfect, but it's just, I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are delusional sometimes in certain areas. So I began to, like, especially with my young one, pour into him and just teaching him things more about our history and just having certain conversations and discussions. And we all do. We be on, our little chats, our little group chats and stuff. So they're black males. So I'm just keeping it real and being transparent. And I don't care where they're living at. I had to have a conversation when my son started driving. Sadly, I did. I had to. But yeah, nevertheless, this is what you do. Again, back to Judge David and just the process of selecting the best attorney possible to represent you, whether it's a civil case or criminal case. These are the things that you do, that you should be doing. And like I said, do your research. And the attorneys work for you. They work for you. You have to it's just like when you go to the doctor. They're working for you. You make sure you first and foremost, you advocate for your own health. And you make sure they're doing their job. Because they're getting paid through your insurance. What you're paying for through either personally or through your employer. So they're working for you. You select your physician. You do research. You see what medical school they graduated from. You see if there's any malpractice lawsuits pending against them or in the past. Because that stuff is out there. Google it. Again, people, we are in the information age. I know it might take some time to do your research, but when it's dealing with your livelihood, your life, your family, do it. Do it. Do it. But I hope this information found you well. Again, this is just some information. It's out there in the public. It's for information purposes only, and just some tips on how to do your best to select the best attorney possible to represent you in whatever situation you're in. Get you a little notepad, use your phone, jot some down, do some preliminary research, Google their names, even Google if there's any, go to see if there's any articles on them. All of that. People do reviews, as you can see. Sometimes you might have people paying for people to write reviews or whatever. Yeah. No, I'm telling you, based on my experience, it's been pretty legit. Nothing is ever 100%, but just do your due diligence. And like I stated, you might need to get a new judge. Ask to request a change of venue, change of judges. You can put that request in. See, they don't let you know all of that. DAYSTAR Peterson should have changed judge. He should have requested that. And his attorneys, because the trial attorneys were crap. So avoid Judge David's courtroom. If you in California and you so happen to have a criminal case in Los Angeles County and Judge David is your judge, switch. Run. Get another judge. Google the judges in that courthouse. try to get the most fair one as possible, hopefully. I mean, it's sometimes it could be like a needle in a haystack, because like I said, it goes back to what I said. They all know each other and this and that. But you might have a few that are really for justice, have integrity, and they are competent. It's not a lot of them. It's a handful. So yeah, but like, share, subscribe to the mix. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. I hope this information finds you well. I will talk to y'all soon. Thank you for tuning in, and if you want to donate, go ahead and donate to tplegal30@gmail.com, and that's my Zelle, Cash App, $ capital THEMIXX 30. Thank you all for tuning in to the mix. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.